special message to all my friends at Ros FM 94.6 over there in Ireland. I believe I caused a bit of a stir the other night with what I did. Now, the reason I did it was I got a lovely, lovely letter from the chairperson of Ros FM, a man called Bernie Carney, who does an awful lot of work in the community. And he was very, 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 very worried about whether there was going to be a big Christmas or Christmas spirit involved. He knew all the presenters were up for a really good time, but the budget didn't exist because they're all volunteers, and they depend on the donations, and they also depend on fundraising, but they also depend on the sponsorship. And they've some great sponsors, they really have, but they're not RTE, and they're not, I suppose they're not, they might be budding Ryan Tuberty's and Ronan Collins and Ray Darcy, but they really are. They do a wonderful show, and because I read the letter and he was explaining that you work with the autism group in Roscommon, and you also work and teach some children how to use the equipment, and how you also work with the Syrian group and all the women's network and things like that. I thought I might just do you a little favour. Now, I have lots of decorations, and my elves here made some special decorations and a special magic Christmas tree, believe it or not. It was only small when I brought it, but it ended up into a big one. Again, I know you got a donation of one of your sponsors of a Christmas tree, and that's for sale next year, I believe. So what I did is I snuck in, and maybe I shouldn't have, but I would know the alarm. So I snuck in and I decorated the place. Now, I believe you were going to call the police and you were going to, so I apologise, but I'm not apologising for being good to a wonderful radio station that actually are all volunteers. Wonderful shows. All the presenters do wonderful shows. They do all, right across the board. From the Mac show to the mixtape, to the mixed bag, to the sports show, to the focus, health and focus, the community hour, even the Jerry Jago show. And then we have Jimmy Fallon, and we also have Mike Nolan, and we have new presenters, Ricky, and Richie D. And we have Laura Dana with 60 Minutes Around the World. And we have Daniela with the Wow Show. And we have Susan Smith with the 80s hour. And we also have Shane with the, what's it called? Jukebox. That's the one. I nearly forgot it. But you have lots of wonderful shows. So I said I'd do a little video just to explain why I did what I did. Hope you didn't mind. I wish Ros FM all the very, very best. To all the presenters there, have a lovely, lovely Christmas. And enjoy the little presents I left for you all. Bye-bye, and a Merry Christmas to all the listeners, sponsors, and I suppose volunteers at Ros FM. And Bernie Carney, thanks for the wonderful letter. And thanks for all the work you do in the community. Bye-bye. Mrs. Claus sends a big love. And so do all the elves. Merry Christmas!